let's talk about Wood Badge and a concept that I learned there about giving control to our children. They applied this concept to first Cub Scouts and then Webelos, and I believe a level above, and then the older Boy Scouts. So there's 3 different circles that were applied in this concept. And after taking some time thinking about these circles and what I do with working with kids and teens, I thought that this could really help and it could be applied to raising our children. These circles all have to do about where we are in contrast to our children and what age range they're really in. So one of the hardest aspects about being a parent is giving control, right, to our children. It's so important we learn how to do this and we learn how to grow with them. If you think about flowers, right, they cannot grow when we smother them. We can't hover over them and take away their sunlight and let them be in darkness all the time. We can't withhold things from them like food and water and even love. We need to be able to do this with our own kids. Give them what they need so they can be sufficient adults in the end. I believe that raising kids is like a fine balance or even a fine dance where there's a lot of push and pull, give and take, but it can be this beautiful rhythmic dance, right? That we go with them through the time that they're spent with us. Each child doesn't come with a manual. And if we have more than one child, they're so different that it really is just learning how to love and live with and set boundaries and move boundaries for each and every one of our kiddos. So the first circle in this concept is we are in the middle as parents and our children are on the outside of the circle. So this is usually from newborn age to roughly about 5th grade, where we pretty much are their everything. If you think about when they're first newborns and they start developing, we're teaching them how to crawl and to walk and to talk and to eat food. And the list really does go on and on. And during this phase, we can teach them how to be so independent, at least the start of independence, because independence is control, right? Little children, when they learn how to eat, they eventually want to take the fork or utensil from you and they want to use it. It's with every aspect of our children's lives. So during this phase, we could let them learn how to cook so that when they're in middle school, they can cook a meal for the family once a week. We can learn, we can learn, right, how to teach them to help with laundry. So again, when they're in middle school, they can be doing their own laundry, and that takes the burden off of us as parents because we do not need to control every aspect of their life. They most certainly can. They can start learning how to do chores so that by the time they live on their own, they can clean a whole house, right? They don't have to only do specific chores too, based on the age or even the gender of the child. The inside and the outside, free game for all. And it just teaches them how to be more independent and well-rounded person. And if they end up with somebody, I'm sure that person will thank you in the end. So like I said, it's so important that we teach our kids how to gain control and we give up control. It saves us for energy, for our time, for things that we would like to do that we don't have to do. And kids and teens need control because if they're not getting control in the home, they are going to find it somewhere else. And we're talking about things that we don't want kids to do, like sex, drugs, alcohol, right? Going out in the middle of the night, just doing things that will hinder perhaps their future or divert them onto a different path than they were on. So in the next video, I'm going to talk about the other 2 circles. But my question for parents out there is, what are you struggling with? And then for everybody else, and the parents as well included in that, is where did your parents mess up? Because we have all messed up. I would love your comments. I would love to discuss them in chat or create a video with some of these topics that you need help with, that maybe I have some tools and tricks, or tools and tips or tricks, whatever, to help you guys with. Thanks, everybody.